Alright, so someone requested how to use this LCD screen and the buttons and all the options, including on the controls. So I figured I'd make this quick video and kind of go this here. Put that apart. Okay, so to start off, first you need your desk key. Right, put that on. Turn this kill switch on to run. You have it in park, or if you are in gear, you need to have your brake engaged to turn this on. Start. And usually what I do, and I'm pretty sure it's recommended maybe in the manual, that you let it heat up to proper temp, and typically you'll know it's up to proper temp when you hear the fan kick on as well, if you're not around to look at the gauge. Just gonna turn that off for a minute. Over here we have our headlights. So this is regular headlights, which you can't see on now. I'll show a quick clip of that. There's your high beams, which has an indicator down here. You have your high beams on, and they are bright for stock on this 2023 Outlander. Now they don't have just front brakes, so there's no lever over here. This is front and rear mix, and then down here you have your rear and a stick. This is your rear only, doesn't do any front. So if you pull this all the way in, or just about, pull that lever forward, let go, that's how you lock your brakes. Now my winch doesn't work. My winch, not winch. My winch doesn't work because I broke it and I gotta put a synthetic rope on where you get in and out. And so when you're pulling it out, either you can free it on there's a dial, or you hit out and you have someone kind of tug it to keep tension on. In brings you either to like the tree over there, or you bring the vehicle out if you're tugging someone out. Now over here we have the four-wheel drive. We have your ITC. We also have your IEB modes. So this is your intelligent electronic braking, intelligent throttle control, I guess that would stand for. This is between work mode, regular mode, and sport mode. Over here, your throttle. This is your Prindle, so you know, your gear selector. I believe that really covers just about all of it. Right here is the reverse overdrive, and this also does your power steering, low, medium, max, min, medium, max they go by. So start it up. Just to go by this here, if I press it, it's going to tell us we're on DPS medium. If I hold it down, it'll go DPS max. DPS max is the most power steering you're going to get out of it. DPS minimum is the minimum, so you're not going to get a lot of power steering. You're going to feel more of the rugged terrain. That is more if you're going fast or at high speeds. I find that medium is kind of best of both worlds of tactical trail and some high speed. If I'm gonna go really fast, a lot of times I'll kick it down to minimum. Now over here, if you stopped, I believe it tells you to pull your brake in whatever gear you're in. If you're in park, and you flip this, right now it's flipped down. If you flip it up, you'll see all four tires light up. Now you're in four-wheel drive. Flip it down, now you're out. Over here, if I push to the left, it goes to work mode, which is kind of like learning mode. It dumbs it down a lot. Throttle response is really not there. You have regular mode, which is just work off. If you press that to the right, and if you press it to the right again, you'll hear a beep. That tells you sport mode. So this is going to give you some really good crisp throttle response, and this is where you get into like using your wheelies if you're in low, or if you're in high on a trail and you hit certain things like I did a little bit ago. Fun burnouts, donuts, all that stuff. That does burn a lot of fuel. Now the IEB mode here, I press it once, it says max. You hold it down, it goes to medium. Hold it down again, it goes to minimum. I usually ride max or medium because I don't want to hit the brakes too often. You probably do go go through more fuel, but that's okay. Now you press this top button here, it changes it from the time to the miles. So we have 646 miles even. Look at that. And then we get into the trip. You have trip. And then you have the hour meter. So I have 72.4 hours. And you press the bottom one. We had a speed stats, which I skipped over the first one. So my engine temp, your battery voltage, what it's putting out. Then you have settings, RPM, speed stat. 66 is the max I've gone, I guess. Well, it was 9 of those. I didn't notice. So I believe if we hold it down and go into settings, it does. And you get units, reset stats, you get brightness, which is awesome for nighttime. You can turn it down. And I'm even gonna exception on 12. Change it to the daylight savings. That happened a couple weeks ago. There you go, exit. Okay. So that's all you get for settings. This right here is all the options you get with the Max XT option. Different ones. I mean, you can have heaters here for grips, and I think you can have like seat heaters and even passenger handle heaters and so on there. But this is what comes stock on the Max XT model.